joined by Miriam Cortazzo from Keller Williams. Hi, Miriam.
Yes, hi.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it. We really want to let everyone know what you could do for them, a little bit about yourself, how we met, how we lost touch and then reconnected, and additionally, really how you see value in what you do as a realtor, right? Because a lot of people come out here, they say they're realtors, they don't really think they're helping people, they're really in it for the wrong reasons, they're in it to make money for themselves, a lot of money, and kind of just forget their clients. And I feel like just knowing you have a little bit different approach. So we're gonna get into a little bit more of the content of what we're gonna do today, but so how'd you get started in real estate?
Actually, I got started after 9/11. I was living in the city and I was in the sightseeing business. So real estate wasn't in my mind at all, but I moved to Florida. And when I moved to Miami, I said, what am I going to do here? And so I got my license, like everybody else in Miami has their license. I said, I'm going to get into real estate. And so there is how I started, 2001. Wow. Then I came back to New York, 2008, and I still continue in New York, New Jersey, kept my Florida license as well, so that is how I got into. So
your license is both in New York, New Jersey, and Florida?
And Florida, yes.
Interesting, awesome. So what do you think about those three markets right now? Are you interested in them, or do you think we're in a bubble? What do you think?
Well, Florida right now, it's like a standstill because the prices are already, reached the 2008 or pre-2008. Sure. So I think it's, especially the luxury market, it's kind of, how many rich people, everybody already bought in Florida. Sure. So how many apartments are going to buy? So now it's New York turn and New Jersey turn as well, because I work with a lot of investors, and the ones that are priced out from New York, they go, and New Jersey is I work especially the Gold Coast of New Jersey.
So the Gold Coast is considered from where to where in New Jersey?
It is from Jersey City all along the Hudson River to Fort Lee. Right. So you have Edgewater there, you have Weehawken, West New York, Gutenberg, so and there is, it's very close to the city. Right. You have the ferry, you have buses. It's like the backyard of Manhattan. And the prices are bad.
I was always told that if you can't own in the city, own a place where you could see the city. So I live in Jersey City myself, and I can tell you from my roof, I see the whole city skyline. So it's like, all right, you're in the city, great, you see all these buildings looking around, but if you're outside of New York City, you could actually get the true beauty of the city and the skyline.
Absolutely.
So, interesting.
Same with me. I have a beautiful view of the city, and I sell the view actually.
Right, sell the view.
That's fantastic.
So are you seeing a lot of New Yorkers leave New York to come over to that area in New Jersey?
Yes, especially families, when they have kids and they need to have more space, schools, it's a different story. So yeah, there is where I can help them.
So you're seeing a lot of activity right now coming out of New York City?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the market is on fire, you can say, and there is a lot of demand. Actually, there is more buyers than sellers. So
drive prices up even more, you think?
Yes, because interest rates, they are right there. They're kind of, they don't move.
They're flat.
They're flat. So people are still taking advantage. And even I think that when interest rates are going to get 5 or 6%. In 1978 or 79, the first house I purchased here,
she was 5 years old in 78.
Yeah, right. It was my parents, not me buying. It was 18% interest rate.
18% interest rates.
It was the regular rate.
And people complain about our 4% interest rates today. Rates are too high at 4%. Well, how about 18%? Right. So as far as real estate goes, what do you think is the most rewarding part of renting someone a home, selling someone's home, or basically putting a first-time home buyer into their biggest financial purchase for you?
Well, for me, I live out of this, so I'm not going to say that money is not important because I would lie. However, I realized that you get to a certain point in life where helping is more important than anything, because the money is going to come one way or the other.
Just do the right thing.
Yeah, so I have been helping people, and the reward is so big in the sense that when you see people that, for instance, recently I had this seller she was desperate, owing money to the IRS and this, and she was so scared, living in the same place for 40 years. And she said, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. And I said, okay, just explain to me what you feel, and I'm going to help you with your feelings. So I took her by the
psychiatrist too, realtor,
absolutely,
psychiatrist, mom.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, compare receiving a $10,000 check, right, to someone smiling and happy because of your services. How do you compare those two?
Listen, I mean, I prefer that person smiling. She became I become friends with all my clients because I go always the extra mile.
Sure.
I need a painter, or if they are, absentee owners, which it happens.
Always.
So I always help them, bring the contractor, bring this, I check everything for them. It's a way of, they are part of my life.
Sure.
So everybody.
Right. Why should somebody contact you opposed to the other, 400 million realtors here in the New York, New Jersey area? What separates you from them?
Well, me, it's me.
Miriam's cool as a cucumber, guys.
Yeah, right.
Cool as a cucumber.
Well, no, I love to help people. I love what I do also. So it is important. I take always the extra mile. And for me, it's always the client first, and then everything else comes after. So that is one of the reasons, besides my knowledge of the market and how I can accommodate them from the business point of view. From the personal point of view, I think on the residential market, it's very important to be able to understand and listen to what the client needs. And
yeah, absolutely. Very
so
cool.
That's why I think they should call me.
Awesome. So you guys are looking at the Gold Coast, from Hoboken, Jersey City, all the way up to Fort Lee, New York City, or even Florida. Get in contact with Miriam, and she'll be able to help you guys through your journey.
We will work on the mortgage together.
Yeah, we'll do the mortgage, obviously. Mortgage, real estate mortgage, mom, son, whatever you want.